This is actually incredible. Pokemon Masters just dropped a massive update that is everything that players have been wanting and more, so that is what this video is going to be about. If you enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like, share with your friends, and let's get into it because there is a ton of news, starting off with the Grass-type training event. Now, this is what everyone expected with today's update. That's been talked about from the Pokemon Masters Twitter, and this is our weekly training event. Also, don't worry, if you participated in the last Grass-type training event, this is a completely new one. So you have new mission rewards, new voucher exchanges, also you get all your gems back again, so 420 gems back on the table just for completing this event, and it doesn't take that long, especially if you've been there before. And the reason why we have a Grass-type training event is because of the Brendan Spotlight Scout. Now, I feel like this is an unwinnable position with the toxicity of the Pokemon community, because people are going to complain saying, well, where's our new character? But at the same time, people have been complaining that we get too many new characters, and now it's harder to scout a 5-star. But the thing is, Brendan is one of the best characters in the game. If you get Brendan and you pair him up with Chris, you can actually auto Very Hard Brock co-op. That means you're able to farm 2-star gear on auto. It's insane. So this is going to be a very important part of that. Also, you don't need Chris. You can almost do it with Brendan just alone, but you might want to have some strong 5-star backup Pokemon. It also depends on the allies that you get because that's how co-op is. But overall, now you have an opportunity with Brendan. Good thing too, because we're getting tons of gems as well. We have a new rally going on. So we have the Evolution Rally, and now we have the main story support rally on top of all the other rallies that have been going on, and we're just getting showered in gems right now. So this is to encourage new players that are going through the story and help give them a boost with some items now that we are getting some massive changes to the reward systems inside of Pokemon Masters because of feedback. The devs are listening, they really want to make the game the best it can be, and they are really showing it right now. So, new rally pops up, everyone gets some gems and a ton of items, and then that goes into this one. No one expected this. I didn't expect this. New training course difficulty levels, so now we have super hard regular training. So this isn't a super course. You can just do super hard training mode now as much as you want whenever you want once you have made it to that point in the game, which means more rewards, less grinding, or at least more reward for your grinding. And I thought this was going to happen in November. If we go to the roadmap, they actually said that they were going to plan on doing this over the next couple months. So November, reward adjustments and additions. We're getting the reward adjustments and additions now already in October. If they make it even better in November, that's ridiculous. Also December, game balance adjustments in addition to events from which you can get sync pairs. That's going to be hype. And then February, new single player content. Well, I think they spoke too soon because now we have more single player content happening next month. So the update is going to be happening November 6th at 11 p.m. Pacific time, so effectively November 7th, but these are actual story chapters. This isn't a story event, this is just straight up single player content. So we're going to be getting 3 more chapters. Probably not as much as people were hoping for, but the games are going to fill out, and we're also going to be getting the Gen 6 protagonist as a part of it, because when you do story chapters, that's how you start getting sync pairs. But then there's also going to be event sync pairs on top of this, so we have the new interlude, new chapters coming in. This also means a lot of extra content as well. That's going to be hard co-op, very hard co-op, hundreds of more gems, so that's going to pad it out, and then there's going to be more things to farm, grind, and get advantage off of. So that is some really cool stuff, and this is also while there's just login rewards galore. So if you log in, you're going to be able to get up to 200 gems every 3 days, as well as really good intermediate rewards. I log in, and I get silver items. The silver training items are great, and then you get the 200 gems every once in a while, because that's what's going on with the Evolution Rally. So, it's just at the point where we're getting showered in hundreds and thousands of gems on a very regular basis. So, I think it's because people can't see the long picture, or they also can't add numbers together. That's really how stupid the hate has gotten about Pokemon Masters. It's gotten to the point where we're pretty much getting a sync pair scout every day just over the course of the week. You need your login bonuses, your daily bonuses, your event bonuses, your missions, your rallies, all of these things, they add up, and then it turns into an insane amount of gems, but people, they only see a few hundred at a time, and then they write off the game entirely. And the crazy thing is, this game isn't pull heavy. I see people say that it's pay to win, but that's one of the most stupid things that anyone can say about the game, because you get some of the strongest sync pairs through the storyline, and you end up with like 50 to 70 pulls, probably well over that at this point. I've lost count. Because if you just participate, if you log in every day, participate in all the events, if you've unlocked everything, you're well over 70 sync pair scouts, which is going to give you more than enough characters to be able to do very hard super courses, to be able to do very hard co-op, farm the events and everything else, so you don't have to pay any money to succeed. And now we're also getting showered in more gems than was anticipated from the game. Like, you don't need to pull to be successful, but now we're getting a ridiculous amount anyways. So I'm going to participate, go through all this, and then we'll do some pulls here in a bit. But I want to claim all, because there's tons of things to claim. So this is the story rally. That if you've already played the game, if you're already beating the story, all this stuff is yours. Right here. Boom, look at that. 200 gems, just because we played. And I think that's also going to round out new players. We get 30 gems for a daily login, so that's just there for free for the week, but people don't seem to count that in. If we look at some of the other things going on with this event, we have the grass type training event, so that's 420 gems right there, and evolution rally. Still need to pull someone I can evolve so I can get those extra 150 gems, and where is it? So here's the main story missions. So also what we can do is go back and beat some other courses, get some extra rewards. So if I do How and Sophocles very hard, I only did them once for the initial 30 gem unlock. Well, now I do them twice, and I end up with 5,000 coins. People are complaining about coins for the evolutionary stones, even though there's an evolutionary rally going on. So you get one free full evolution, which is worth almost 1,000,000 coins. So many rewards, so many pulls, so many gems, so many items, and that doesn't even get to the best part yet, because the the super hard courses are amazing. So let's go and compare some things right here. So we go to Claire, we can see that this is the original very hard, 6 silver, 4 gold. We go to the super hard, and we're going to see that we end up with 7 silver, 4 gold, but the rewards are actually going to be higher from participating in this. And I thought it was going to be hard. I'm like, oh no, super hard. Is this actually going to be something I'm struggling with? Well, it's actually not as hard as, like, very hard super courses. So it's just something that once you've made to the end of the story, once you've maxed out your characters. Like, you know how you were able to beat training, like, very hard before you even maxed out your characters? Or not even maxed out, got them to, like, level 75, 80, 85? Well, now if you have them at 90, 95, 100... you can just auto through them, and Will is a complete boss. So you just set up some hard support, you go and 3-shot him, and then there's no problem. So training course, very manageable, even though it's supposed to be a much harder difficulty. But then the rewards are just much higher. Like, you get 50% more rewards for free in something that takes pretty much the same amount of time. So that also means less clicking for more items. I'm even a little tired of that. Well, yeah, we get 2 gold items. And I've seen up to 3, and I don't recall, like, don't quote me on this, but I think I've gotten 4 silver items from this. So that is way more rewards, and imagine if you've just, like, I've done hundreds of very hard training courses, so that'd just be hundreds of more items for free. But now, as I continue my grind, as I max out more characters, I'm just going to have that. So now you play, and you get more, and then there's still so many other crazy things going on because we have the events. So I still need to go through the events to get my 400 gems, the grass type training event, but also the co-op, and then the vouchers. And if we go back to the shop, the vouchers have reset. I haven't even completed the electric type training event. And I've been grinding the electric type training event. I almost bought everything. So let's go to this. Yeah, I've bought everything, and I think I only need like 60 more, and I'm done. So that's 30. That's 30, and I can buy each of those one more time for 30 each, say like 60 more. But that's still like crazy that I've been farming that one pretty regularly for most of my days, and I still didn't have enough for it, and then I have to do that for the grass type training event. So 5 gym leader notes, 1 replay ticket, 90 ultra items, 150 great items, 300 regular items, and then also I think 30,000 coins there at the bottom. So much stuff, and you can just participate as much as you want now. So it used to be that a 2-week event comes out and you can beat it in less than 2 hours and claim all of the desirable rewards. Now it takes much longer than that to farm up this, because I mean, look at this. Now we need 90, 90, 90, 99. It's hundreds of more vouchers that you can redeem for very desirable items. And while you're doing the very hard event grinding, you know, you're still ending up with 1,500 coins every couple minutes. It adds up. So you're just sitting on tons of items, tons of resources, tons of stuff, And also claiming these items contributes to your missions. So you're kind of accelerating those missions as well and ending up with potentially a couple more gems on the side because of that. If we go and check out my bag, I've just been kind of sitting on a lot of stuff for a while. If you made it this far in the video, comment down below. I was thinking that the first person I see commenting a sync pair, I'm going to max them out to, you know, max level 90, 95, 100, and also like the top voted comment, I'm going to max them out as well. So you guys control me. You can tell me like a worthless sync pair, and then I'll just max them out because. Here's why I've left to max out. I mean, some of these characters are actually pretty decent, and they're probably worth maxing out anyways, but that's kind of the state that I'm in with Pokemon Masters right now. So I've already felt rewarded, I've already been enjoying the game, I've been enjoying the grind, and now they're like giving us 10 times more stuff. Like, not 10 times more stuff in an actual value number, but if you think about like playing over the course of time and just kind of applying all of these things, getting more scouts, getting more items and resources in a short amount of time, it has a very heavy snowballing effect, and we've ended up with just an extra sync pair scout on Brendan. I have 80 paid gems. I kind of want to hold on to those because paid gems are kind of OP, but boom, we get Brawly. That's max. That's a 3-star power-up. This is the state of the game right now, guys. If you're playing since the start, you're already getting star power-ups. This is supposed to be late game. They've already given us the roadmap out until March. Yeah, I've only logged in 63 times, and even a few of those days, I did nothing. Like, I would just log in, I wouldn't even do my daily rewards, because, like, the app was already open or something. So maybe, like, closer to 60, 58 days, something like that. I've done that, I'm already getting star power-up cards 2 months into the game that's going to last over a year that doesn't even have the complete story, but we're getting story updates. We're going to be having big events going out all the way up till March. We got another dev update coming next month as well, and then it's just going to keep on going from there. So you're not supposed to complete the game. You're not supposed to have every sync pair unlocked to the max and then getting like level 100s and 95s off of the star power-ups immediately. This is a grind. And I'm not saying that in like a bad way. This is something, a mobile game, you pick up, you play 10 to 15 minutes, maybe 30 minutes a day if you're feeling a little extra about it, and then over the course of a month, over the course of a couple months, you're going to have all of the characters unlocked. You're going to have all of these star power-ups, and then you're going to be able to just snowball into the story, all the other events, all the co-op, all that other stuff, and then the more dedicated, super grindy players, that's when their account starts to look more like mine, but overall, like, this is a great game. The reward system's fun, and they're just making it better and better to kind of live out that fantasy of having the dream Pokemon team and everything like that. So they're also going to be doing, like, character balance, co-op balance, making the game more accessible in that way, even though it already feels that way. Like, even if you've been struggling right now, you log in, you get the story missions, you do the easier events, you get more items quickly that way, you're maxing out characters faster than when the game launched. Everything's also a lot more understandable. The roadmap is pretty easy with these missions. You just kind of follow it through. Like, what do I need to do next from this story event? Well, not that. What I need to do next from this story event to kind of claim my next items gives you a guideline. You turn around like, oh, I've got a full team of level 90 to 100 Pokemon. Now I'm doing very hard super courses and co-op. Sweet. So the game's awesome right now, and it's just getting better and better. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do all this. Like, it doesn't seem worth it for me to get those 60,000 extra coins, but it might be for someone else. You know, if they want to go through it. I don't want to just go through, like, Nanu and Grimsley hard for no point. But if you do that, there's a chance you get gym leader notes. So depending on what stage you're on the game, what part of grind. Like, I already skipped all this. I already skipped to where this would have been good for me, and now I'm off to better things. But if you're kind of like in that middle-ish late stage, I'm like hyper late game right now. If you're just at like a good stage right now, just do what you want. And I need to go and finish off this event now. So yeah, much to do. Great stuff going on with Pokemon Masters. Everything is getting better. I hope you pull a Brendan. Good luck with that, because now you're just getting showered in gems. But like I said, you log in tomorrow, you get your 200 off of the event, you get your 100 for a login bonus. That's another opportunity to pull. You finish off the events, that's going to be another 100 right there. So I mean, I'm just like showing you guys, I'm getting pulls today, pulls tomorrow, pulls the next day, and then before you know it, we got another week, and then we got more events and another rally going on, so I've got even more pulls. So if you guys enjoy the video, hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.